The 19th FINA Diving Grand Prix 2013 finished in Kazan. 54 athletes from Russia, Belarus, North Korea, Norway, Georgia, Great Britain, Poland, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Japan, China took part in the tournament. The opening ceremony was held on the 28th of May in one of the key sports venues on the 37th World Summer University, the Aquatics Palace. The big hopping show with clowns was also held in the framework of the opening. The press conference dedicated to the start of the tournament took place an hour before the ceremonial start. President of the Russian Diving Federation Alexey Vlasenko, head coach of the Russian national team Oleg Zaitsev, Deputy Minister of Youth Affairs, Sports and Tourism of the Republic of Tatarstan Khalil Shaykhutdinov, silver medalist at the London 2013 Olympic Games Evgeny Kuznetsov, and FINA technical delegate Franz van der Konijnenburg took part in the press conference. The Aquatics Palace was very impressed by Alexey Vlasenko. He underlined that the venue meets all international standards. We are going to host here the World Series next year, the Russian Championship. We are renting a lot of tournaments across the country. The priority now after such a gorgeous stadium. And of course, the hospitality that is provided by Kazan do not compare to anything else. This is really a professional long-standing tradition that is pleasant to everyone, athletes, coaches, foreigners. Franz van der Konijnenburg wasn't indifferent to the capital on the 7th World Summer University.
It's not my first time in Russia, but it's my first time in Kazan. And I'm really very impressed about the beauty of the city. And another thing, that we know that China is a leading nation in diving in the world. But if we realize that the gold medal was stolen from them by our Russian hero on the 3-meter board, then I think the whole Russian public should be so very proud, and I hope that the stands here in Kazan are full with enthusiastic public.
The main coach of the Russian team admitted that he is in Kazan for the first time, but he noted from the first sight that there are few such cities like the capital of the Tatarstan in Europe. I'm very pleased that there is now such a tremendous venue as this swimming pool. In 2014 and 2016 we will hold the Russian Diving Championship here, and in 2016 the qualifiers for the Rio Olympics will be held in Kazan. This place is brilliant. All FINA requirements have been met. The considerable amount of talented athletes took part in the FINA Grand Prix. Among them was a silver medalist in 2008, the representative of China, Shu Luxin. Russia was also represented by the very strong athletes. One of them is Evgeny Kuznetsov, silver medalist of the Olympic Games 2012, a multiple winner of the Grand Prix series. The Russian athlete won gold in the dirt with Ilya Zakharov in the 3-meter synchronized diving springboard. Testing the pool, Evgeny could not hold back emotions from excitement. The palace is very interesting, great. I haven't seen such a size in my life. It can be compared with the Olympic swimming pool in London and the Olympic swimming pool in Beijing. Its scope is rather surprised me very much. Jumping into the water is beautiful but quite risky and dangerous sport that involves acrobatic. Despite the fact that every athlete is quite well prepared to compete physically, he is safe from injury. Therefore, during the FINA Grand Prix, the medical support of the games was also tested. According to the requirement of the Diving Federation, to the mandatory requirement of the medical team, as you know, what head jumps make guys pretty dangerous stunts. But if the athletes are pretty high places here, the international level, of course, they have a very good training, coordination, and come to us usually with minor injuries or general health. During the warm-up, they are in an acrobatic hole, of course, maybe bruising, which is slightly as if improperly entering the water, as someone may jump into the water wrong and land badly. Some hematomas occur. The tournament ended on the 31st of May. Russian athletes won 3 gold medals during its holding. Irina Igarenko, Kamil Ismailov, Special Focus on G13.com.